All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. It's Wednesday, so it's time for another personal development tip. This one is all about overcoming laziness using a Japanese technique. So if you want to know the Japanese technique or a Japanese technique of overcoming laziness, then stay tuned. Now, before I get into the content, if you like my videos, if you like my blog, if you like my content, I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It is an awesome way for you to support my channel and my blog for free. So let's get into it. How do some Japanese, or what's a Japanese way of overcoming laziness? And laziness is like procrastination. I know I do a lot of videos on procrastination, and the big reason why I do a lot of videos on procrastination is that if we can kick that bad habit of procrastinating, we can make some life-changing results happen in our life. Just imagine how much more we'd get done if we just stopped procrastinating and stopped pushing things off until the next day. You see, when you read The War of Art by Steven Pressfield, he calls procrastination, he calls it resistance in the whole book. Awesome book, by the way. I did a book review on it. I'll leave a link in the description of the video. But basically, he says procrastination only has one goal each and every day. And that one goal that procrastination has is to stop you just for that day. And it's easy for you to stop and procrastinate for one day because you tell yourself, well, I'm not giving up my dreams forever. I'm just giving up working on those dreams just for today. I'll get to it tomorrow. And then the goal for procrastination the next day is just to hold you off for one more day. And then one more day after that. Now, I want you to understand is that procrastinating your goals just for one day or even working on your goals just for one day won't make too much of a difference in your success. One day won't make such a difference. However, if you work on your goals every day or if you procrastinate every day, either one of those decisions made over time, over and over and over again, will have a profound effect on your success. And I invite you to not choose procrastination and just nip it in the bud as well as you can. And that's where the Japanese technique comes in. It's called Kaizen. Kaizen is a Japanese word. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know too much about it. But basically, it stems from two roots. Kai is the root for change, and Zen is the root for wisdom. I wonder if it's just like Zen Buddhism, like the word Zen, wisdom. And the whole idea is that you don't want to change your life spontaneously. You want to change your life slowly and wisely. Slow change is going to be more permanent change. And so the whole idea of Kaizen is to change slowly, as little as 1 minute at a time. Meaning, if you have a task that you want to get done, tell yourself that you'll work on it for just 1 minute. That's all you need to do, just 1 minute. And then the next day, work on it for another minute. At least if you did that, at the end of the week, you'd have 7 minutes, and it may not seem like a lot. As a matter of fact, it's not a lot, but at least you're building a habit. And chances are is that if you keep doing this, and it won't take that long, it probably won't even take a week, is that you'll realize that whatever task you're doing, whether you decide to learn a new instrument or write a new book or learn a new language or whatever that case may be, is that you'll probably won't stop after just a minute. You'll probably keep on going. You'll realize that it's not as bad as you thought it was. You'll realize that you're actually making some progress and you're going to quote unquote cheat, meaning you'll work on it more than a minute each and every day. And when you do that, change starts to happen. You start seeing some progress, and all of a sudden, this task that you've been procrastinating turns into something that you start looking forward to. I've actually talked about this technique. I just didn't know it was called Kaizen in my previous blog post. I talked about it. It's a technique that I used in nursing school. I remember I didn't like studying what student really likes studying? But I remember it's like, well, I got to get studying done. I'll just do it for 5 minutes, and if I don't want to do it after 5 minutes, I'll stop. And I knew that I was tricking myself. I knew that I wouldn't stop after 5 minutes. I would keep on going. And so whatever you want to do, if you want to start a habit, kind of like I started doing like over a year ago, I decided that I want to do more push-ups and more squats. Man, I started with 10 push-ups a day. Now I do 90 push-ups a day. Now I walk 15,000 steps a day. I do a whole bunch of different things. And it's all because I started small. Use the Japanese technique Kaizen. Start small. Do it every single day and just watch what unfolds, because when it turns into a habit, your actions become mindless. And if you carefully choose your habits, you get to harness that power of mindlessness. So I trust you got some great value out of that. I invite you to do this. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, if you want to see more videos just like this, go to my blog. It's kennysantos.com. You put your name and email in, you're going to get an awesome audio and grow in your business. And remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only got to do two things. We got to recognize those miracles, and of course, we got to accept them, right? Take care and create a great day.